Chelsea won, Brighton won, and just when you thought the title race could potentially be on, were the chasers. Brighton get a last minute injury time equaliser and absolutely ruin the party at Stamford Bridge. Welcome to the Kavkas View, and to say today we deserve the victory, it would be a lie. To say today that Chelsea played outstanding would be me looking you in the face right now, yes you the viewer, and lying, because Chelsea were pathetic. Chelsea were absolutely horrendous in that game, and I thought we were going to nick it. I thought it was going to be a smash and grab, a home performance, another one where we just let this go out, man. Like, we just did not dominate enough, and we don't deserve to be in a title race when we play like that. We deserve to be in a top 4 race because this team at the moment is playing like a top 4 team. You do not drop points against Brighton, Burnley, Everton and United at home. Like, this is pathetic, people. This is terrible home form. Whatever is going on with Chelsea right now, they need to snap out of it, because top 4 is going to be a battle. Let's get into the review. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, but Danny Welbeck absolutely hurts us, man. Danny Welbeck's absolutely, that Arsenal reject, that Manchester United reject ends up costing us today, because this absolutely hurts. This was a kick in the teeth from Brighton. Absolute kick in the teeth. The lineup, let's get into it. The lineup was the strongest lineup we could have selected. And the lineup was an interesting one. We went Christensen, we went with Reece James at right back. This night has been terrible. I even forgot what happened to Reece. This is how frustrated I am right now. I've got my notes, so luckily we're going to go in. Reece started at left back, Pulisic started right wing back, and Chelsea dropped points again. Like, you see the lineup. It was the strongest lineup we could have selected. Kante was injured. He can't play again. So we're screwed. Chelsea aren't good enough to be title contenders. And sadly, it's a reality we need to accept. Chelsea aren't good enough to be title contenders, not because of the defence. The defence is actually quite good. I know it's a lot better than what we've been showing in recent weeks. But in the first 6 minutes, there were 2 opportunities. Mason Mount, release Callum Hudson-Odoi, doesn't do it. Pulisic, release Callum Hudson-Odoi, doesn't do it. They don't release each other to go and kill games off. Callum Hudson-Odoi in the second half, release Mason Mount, didn't do it. Poor execution costs you points. You don't kill teams off when you should, and then it's damaging. It's absolutely damaging. There is no other way to look at it. Chelsea once again started the game very bright, very good, and we should have scored a few goals. Didn't. The game started off very well. Romelu Lukaku was linking up play fantastically, absolutely brilliantly. We're sticking to him, we're winning corners, hit the post from Aspilicueta, and then this happened. Reece James pulls his hamstring. And Reece pulls his hamstring, and it's super frustrating because Reece pulling his hamstring means he's going to be out for a few weeks. It means a minimum of 10 days. 2 weeks, 10 days. And if you think about it now, it means he's most probably going to be out the semi-final, and he's most probably going to be out the Manchester City game. And that's the last thing we needed. But subsequently, we had a corner. Romelu Lukaku gets a deserved goal from that corner kick. Mason Mount, 5th assist of the season. But do those stats matter? When in open play, Mace was fairly poor as well today. Mace, Callum, Jorginho, Kova, very poor. Romelu Lukaku can hold his head up high for his performance today. Linked up the play well, ran the channels, absolute leader on the pitch, man mountain of a man. Should have scored his chance in the second half, in my opinion, when he cut in. Take it with you, right? He tried to be too precise, but we went 1-0 up. And God forbid we have an easy night. Of course not. Brighton get back into the game. We're giving away dumb free kicks, flying into dumb challenges. Rudiger overly aggressive. Lucky to not get a red card, because at this moment in time I thought he was getting sent off at first. Initially I was like, wait, nah, that's fine, that's a Rudiger tackle. Then I looked at it over and over again. I don't know whether Lamptey's height makes it look worse, but we were losing it. And part of the reason that was happening was because Alonso was on that left hand side. Lamptey was cooking him, and more importantly, this is the key aspect here. Not only was Lamptey cooking him, we were losing the midfield battle. We're absolutely getting bullied and piped in that midfield. And I don't think people understand how much Basuma was controlling that midfield. Kovacic, Jorginho, do you need a trim? Because I can't recognize you. On a level, go get haircuts. Go get some haircuts. You'll feel good. You'll start being techers. You'll start being yourselves, because they were bullied by Basuma today. Absolutely bullied. Second half started, Christensen limps off because he looked shaken in the first half. And I was surprised that he actually finished the game. And then, the annoying aspect, Chalobah comes on, has a great second half, absolutely phenomenal. They come out and they're looking absolutely crap. When I tell you for 15 minutes we're getting absolutely cooked, we were literally losing the midfield battle. Brighton were getting chance after chance. Mendy made 6 or 7 saves. 6 or 7 saves this game. 6 or 7. And people are going to have the audacity to blame him for that final goal. No chance. But we caused our own issues. And we caused our own issues in numerous ways. And this is what really frustrates me in the way that Mendy's kicking needs to improve. Or he needs to stop playing out the back. Because it's given teams momentum. It builds them up. Jorginho needs to wake up and start playing better. He's been very poor in recent weeks. Kovacic, I know you're coming back from the vid, but you need to be better as well. Like, if you lot are going to play, you can't expect N'Golo to be playing and holding your hands consistently, because that's exactly what had to happen. NG had to come on, and NG had to regain control of his midfield. And it was super frustrating because I thought we got away with it. I really thought NG's half an hour was enough to get away with it, but it wasn't. Because they took control of the last 5 minutes, tested their luck. They had 6 men in the box, and Danny Welbeck scored an absolute cracker of a header. And that was 1-1. And Chelsea's title went down the toilet with that 1-1. Because no title charges happening. No title charges happening playing this way. Way too many draws. Way too many drop points. Chelsea need to wake up and smell the coffee. This was not good enough. One final point, because Chelsea dropped points, we need to talk about. Callum Hudson-Odoi today had a really poor game. And so did Mason Mount. And I think a lot of people are going to be jumping on their necks. And a lot of people are going to be hating on them. But I need to explain to you guys a key word here. Development. If you want to see youngsters come through, if you want to see youngsters shine in this club, we're going to need to give them time. And when I say we need to give them time, I mean you need to expect that there'll be peaks and troughs. And peaks and troughs are part of the learning process. You're going to make mistakes, you're going to develop, and you're going to learn that sometimes things aren't as they seem. Callum had one of those games today, and so did Mason. Callum's performance today was a little bit bad. Very bad, actually. There was one occasion where Lukaku plays him through. It's 2-on-1 against Veltman, and Callum has no confidence in his finishing. So he's always looking for Mason Mount. And that's not right. You need to have enough faith and belief that to drive that ball with consistency, arrogance, and vengeance towards the goal. Yet he didn't. Poor performance from him. Mount as well. Not enough creativity. Not enough creativity from him today. Great work rate from both of them. But you lot need to back it. Because you can't be saying sell him and then complain that we don't have any youth team players. Because that's what's going to happen. Like, if you get rid of every single one, every time they have a bad game, we're never going to have one. For me, both guys are good enough for Chelsea. We just need to be patient and let them develop. It means the title won't be won this year. Sadly, we just need to learn to accept that. Too many injuries. No Reece maybe for the foreseeable future. No Christensen. Maybe definitely no Ben Chilwell. And now we're just absolutely screwed. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. I hope you all enjoyed it. It's been a pleasure covering Chelsea 2021. And it's a little bit upsetting that we had to end the year this way. It really is, like, it's been a fantastic year. It's a little bit jarring. Peace out, I'm out.